Okay, I'm back. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon from your time zone. For me, here is about noon, 12:15, and I'm off today, off work today, so that's why I'm able to come online and do this. So I'm sorry, my last life, I had to end it at shift position so that I could be able to plug my phone. It was going down. So I could do this, quickly do this. Maybe I just have like 45 minutes to do this and move on to something else. So I was talking about, I talked about greeted all obedience, all Nigerians. I said people should still not be discouraged because of what happened last Saturday or 2 weeks. Last Saturday, not 2 days ago, like the other 25th February, because we have another election coming up March 11th. So people should not be discouraged. We can still go out and vote if you're around and vote your conscience. Vote the person you believe should be your governor. And I think it States House of Assembly. I think States of House of Assembly, but I know the governorship election is taking place. The big elephant this time around is the governors. We've done the presidential. Um, we know what happened. Though some people are feeling maybe because they are declared winner, everything is good. So it's left for us to take our country back, and how we do that is through our votes. No matter how they push us, one day they'll give us what belongs to us. So I will encourage everyone to go out and vote who you believe should be your governor. Okay. So that being said, I think I said a lot on the other video, and I also did a live video on my IG, my Instagram last night. I talked to somebody from Anambra. They came up and talked with me how we view Peter and everything. So way forward, we pray the courts are fair, play fair, or somehow the voice of reason, the voice of the people cannot be drowned so much like that. Okay, moving on. So I have some questions I gathered from TikTok. I did live on TikTok. I There's a place to interact with people and a lot of questions. You can pull questions out and answer them. So while I was answering those questions, I wrote them down here. So I said I was going to come to my page to talk about it so that you know me. If you are new here, you know me a little bit. I have a lot of people that don't know me at all. So let's dive right into it. Meanwhile, thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for being on my page. Thank you so much for visiting, for engaging. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. So the first question, I answered it in the first live, but I'm going to repeat it now. The first question is, if you will try anything new, what will it be? And my answer was, and still is, I think I've tried everything I want to try in life. Though there is always room for new things and improvement and everything. But I hate heights. Heights fear me. So I think if I want to try something new, I want to take control of my that height, you know, even go and learn how to fly. Maybe that's one thing I will need to do. So that I know what is going on. Because when you are scared of something, when you not do it, you now find out that, oh, there's nothing in this. If I can take control of it, then I should know, okay, oh, there's not really nothing. If you meet turbulence, maybe there's a way of navigating and all that, and you still come to a rest. So if I will try something new, to be skydiving. In fact, anytime I go to Dubai, I think that's what I will do. I will do skydiving, from a safe company, and see how it's like. Maybe I should be able to have less fear of heights after that. Okay, so now the second question says, why do people you love hurt you so bad? That's a lie. That's a lie. Well, I will say, okay, you are loving the wrong people. This is a topic for me about narcissism. You are loving the wrong people. You are loving people that don't love you. Someone that loves you will not hurt you. Never. Watch the people that you say hurt you. They don't hurt their own. They know what they are doing. Or they don't hurt people that don't tolerate shit from them. So if you say people you love hurt you so bad, then you're in the wrong circle. I don't care if they're your family. I don't care if they're your pals. You're in the wrong place. You are loving and investing in the wrong people. And the earlier you get your ass out of that place, the better for you. Unless you want to commit suicide in life, you're loving the wrong people. In fact, 10 hours is not enough for me to talk about this topic. You need to sit yourself up. You need to F any religious beliefs, any traditional beliefs you've held on to, however you've been conditioned. If somebody doesn't have your back, someone does not support you, someone does not want your good, someone does not stand there for you, better run. Don't keep investing in anyone that is not going to stick out their neck for you. Someone that doesn't have your back, behind your back. What are you doing there? What are you investing? So you're sitting on a gunpowder that is going to explode on your face one day. So don't do that. So people you love that hurt you so bad are people that don't love you back. Make sure it's not by blood, it's not by association, whatever. You look out, open your eyes, open your eyes. Stay woke. Make sure you are loving people that love you and not people that don't want your good, and not by lip service. It's so rampant these days. You see people just smile with you on the surface, but underneath they are tearing you apart. You need to get resources and know what you are doing, and protect yourself. Get your ass out of that place. So I don't believe that people you love hurt you so bad. What happens most times is you are loving the wrong people because maybe you've hold on to that age-long belief that oh, it must be this person's must it must be that person. What you should do is make sure you are loving the people that love you, that truly love you. Even when you've done something wrong, someone that loves you will correct you, but will still have your back. Not going behind and saying that one, that's so should be, that's so no, trying to tear you to pieces. Don't. There are people that love genuinely. That if you look around, but maybe you are feeling, oh, this one is not my blood. Oh, this one is not my. Hello. I pity you. I pity you. There are people that love you genuinely. Look for them. There are 1 billion people on this earth. So look for them and invest in them, hang out with them, be close to them, be around them, and don't mess yourself up. So that thing that people that love you, people that you love the most hurt you so bad is a lie. You have been loving the wrong people, and the earlier you get out of that space, better for you. Yesterday, I think I was at one of somebody's speech, and I was talking about, I commended the guy for saying the truth, that he didn't like this person for some reason, and I said you have integrity, and he didn't hide it. I commended that guy. I said you have integrity, but what you see these days is they don't like you. That person doesn't like. They don't like you, or gather people around. They don't like you, but they want to open it for you. I don't know. So why? Just like if I see devil, I call you out. You're a devil. Get out of my presence. Whatever you are giving me, self, I don't want it because you are no good. I don't want it. So why would I want to? I want to take banana from you, but I'm behind you and I put that same banana peel on your leg so that you spill out, you trip and fall. So that thing is a lie. Make sure you're before. And do you know what happens when they now find out that there's people that genuinely love you? They'll start attacking those people. They feel like this person and this and that. Well, it's a whole new topic. If you want help, if you're in that circle that you feel people that love you love the most are hurting you, please send me comment on this live, because I think I disabled my messenger because a lot of people were just calling me for like video call. I don't know, people that don't know how they calling me on video call. So Send send a chat, send a chat. I'm ready to sit down on one-on-one with you. It's a passionate topic I have, and deliver you from that so that you'll be free. You'll be free. If you're tapping into somebody's life, the person should be able to pour back into you. It's it's like a dog play. They say right hand will wash left hand will wash right hand. Everybody will be clean. Not that you are the one washing. Then they are messing you up, and you say people you love hurt you the most. You are the one that is causing it. You are the one doing yourself. So you need to take your life back. Go to my YouTube channel. I did something similar. Taking your life back, building your resilience account, bank account. So this is one of them. You can't be in a place where you say people that you love hurt you the most and you keep staying there. For what? That was how Samson in the Bible, his eyes were removed because he was playing with Delilah. Delilah was messing him up. Instead of him to get that, he was there doing, he wants to play a good person. Let them call you the bad name, but be yourself. Go to people that want you, people that love you, people that have your back. Everybody needs people that have their back. Don't mess yourself up. So that is a lie. You need to get out of that place. People that you love are not supposed to hurt you. There are differences between hurting you and probably mistakenly offending you. They own up. If you mistakenly offend somebody you love, you own up and apologize. And that's it, and life goes on. But when you try to lie, do some gaslight people, deny your reality, smear you, those kind of things, betray you, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Delilah was betraying Samson all through 4 times. And he kept saying, oh, this is my wife, this and that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's not what you should be doing. So you shouldn't be in that position of where you say people that you love the most are the ones hurting you. You're the one doing yourself. You need to wake up, okay? I'm your plug if you want ginger. Let me tell you what to do. Okay, number 3 question is, when was the last time you cried and why? Hmm. I'm not a cry person. I'm like my emotions is I can talk, I can scream, or I can, but to sit down and cry, that means I'm accepting defeat. Like, I start crying for what? No, no. Or I'm saying, okay, there's a hopeless situation. No, there's always, so far it's not terminal illness, it's not death. Then there's always a way to turn it around. So when last I remember I cried, apart from as a child, maybe they beat you, you cry. I cried and I wailed. I was, deep pain was when my father died because I know there was no other way out. You can't come back. And when I remember, I can't see this man again for the rest of my life, and we have a lot of things planned. So I cried. Like from the day I heard it, I cried that I was just at a bank in that time, as I was a customer service officer. So my keyboard was soaked that day when I heard it. Oh my God! So thank God for my colleague then. What was his name again? Ogushola somebody. I've forgotten his first name now. He has lost his dad as younger than us then. So it was really a good encouragement. He came and encouraged me, told me he felt my pain because he has passed through that before. God sometimes takes us through some roads that so that we'll be able to encourage others when they're passing through that. So I really hurt that day. I really cried. I cried. My keyboard was so bad. I had to work till the next. I think the next day. I don't know whether I came to work or something. Then when I now went back home, when I traveled home, I saw his room locked. I knew this is true. This is finished. So I also cried then. Then the day of his burial, I also cried, and that was it. So I think I cried 3 times during that his death and his funeral. So that's when last I know I cried, and that was it. But other times, if you give me water, I give you back. You come make me cry. I don't allow anybody bully me. I don't allow anybody bully me. I don't bully people. I don't allow you bully me. I don't allow you mess around in my space. Like I said in my number 2 question, I don't allow anybody mess around in my space. I don't allow you to toy with my emotions. No. No, I'll call you out. I say, no, don't do that. I'll call you out. I'll call you out. No matter who you are, I'll call you out. Then I'll get away from that place. If you're not going to change, then we're not good. Then what are the 3 things you do every day? 3 things I do every day. I eat every day. I breathe every day. I poop every day. Okay, away from the jokes, what are the three things I do every day? I talk on WhatsApp every day. WhatsApp call. Yeah. Because the way it is now, I have some international calls I need to do every day. So I talk on WhatsApp call every day, WhatsApp video call. Um, do I do business call every day? Sunday I don't do business call now. I'm supposed to be posting on my Facebook, on my social media every day. If you want to grow your page, the algorithm, you need to post every day, but I don't do that. I still skip some days. What I do every day, I talk on WhatsApp every day. I let me say I make calls every day. I make calls every day. I receive calls every day. I wouldn't say I don't work every day because I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't cook every day, but I prepare my food every day. Like I have some food I already made and put in the freezer and on the fridge, right? I just come and warm. So I use my microwave every day. Is it every day? What if the days I cooked this food is still fresh? Okay, I prepare my meals every day. I prepare my meals I every day and eat also, right? Then I talk on phone every day. I don't take my daughter to school every day because yeah, because she doesn't go to school Saturdays and Sundays, right? Then I what else do I do every day? Apart from the normal brushing your teeth, bathing, and sleeping, I think those things everybody does them every day. Mm, what else? I don't drive every day because some Saturdays I don't drive. What I do every day. What are the three things you do every day? Okay, I think they're up to three now. hmm So I touch on my business every day because I would say I'm a serial entrepreneur. So I touch on one of my businesses every day. I touch on one of them every day. Yes, I do something every day. Even on social media. Social media is also um yeah, it's also business for me. So I talk on phone every day. I touch on one of my businesses every day. I prepare my meals every day. Yeah, prepare my meals every day. Okay, I don't have money to pay chef. Okay, so yeah, I take care of my daughter every day. Yeah. Okay, so you say one thing you bought but never used. There are several things I bought but never used. Maybe some of these things you order online. It's not what I order versus what I get. Maybe it's not what you didn't think it was worth using. You were disappointed, and I don't want to go fighting anybody. So I just I just keep it somewhere. Like I think there are 2 weeks I bought. I didn't like them. It's not what it's not what I wanted. It wasn't what I envisaged. It's not worth it. So I didn't use them and I didn't go fighting anybody. Then there are some things, my daughter's clothes that she outgrew before we just packed them somewhere. I didn't remember. She outgrew them before we could, open them up. And somehow when we moved to Canada, I bought some things for her from in the US. So thinking that we're going to stay in Nigeria for some time. Then somehow our papers come out here. We came here and the weather is different. As you know, the weather is different, so she couldn't put on those things. She needed something to cover her up. I bought things for the summer for tropical weather, but when we came to a cold place, she couldn't use them. So those are the things that I bought but never used. Then few of the other house maybe utensils that maybe I'll still use them one day. Then maybe some clothes that maybe I bought them maybe after giving birth. I didn't. It's not more my size or something like that. So just some pockets of things here and there in the house that I couldn't. That were not. I've either have outgrown their use or I couldn't use them anymore. Okay, what's my favorite song? My favorite song, I don't say I think I have a favorite song. What I have is favorite genre. Is it genre? Genre. That's what I think I have. And that would be gospel and some love songs. Igbo love songs, they can be good. And Chike songs are really good. Chike. Oh my gosh, Chike songs are very good. And some of Flavor's songs too. I'm a hopeless lover, right? So I love love songs and gospel songs. There's one that I was singing as I was coming back from dropping off my daughter yesterday. No, is it today or Friday? That song was just ministering to me. Maybe I should sing it here. My hallelujah belongs to you. My hallelujah belongs to you. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. My hallelujah belongs to you. You know, when you sing it properly and with the right instrument, you really enjoy it and it ministers to me because God has been kind. God has been kind. Okay. It says, the seventh question says, do you believe in love at first sight? I think I've answered this. I think in my TikTok or somewhere before today. I don't believe in love at first sight. If you know the what love really means. So love is not something you feel jiggy 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 in your body. You can feel that jiggy jiggy in your body. Either it's lost or just you are crushing on someone. You can see someone and like the person's maybe the person's face or the way they talk or their lips. You can just say this person looks good. Oh, this person, probably the way the person held you, or you like it. But that is not love. Because love is something deeper. Love is when you see the person's weaknesses and you see stand and say, I'll stay with this person. Love is when there is a challenge and you stand by this person. That is love. You stand by this person and no matter what happens, I'm with this person. That is love. So it's not something you have at first sight. You need to know who you are dealing with before you go and commit yourself to that kind of relationship and investment. Right? You're investing your emotions, you're investing your resources, you're investing everything. It's not something that happens on first sight. Too. You know, when I talked about number two that says, why do people you love hurt you so bad? So that's why you find yourself, if you do that at first sight, you don't know who you're dealing with. You find out the person is coming to hurt you, right? It's a person might be everything might be a facade, nothing deep for the person. So before you commit to love, you need to find out, do some digging, test the person. You can even offend the person and test and know how the person reacts. You need to be sure of who you are dealing with before you commit to love. You can crush on someone at first sight. Crush. What you're feeling is either lost or crush. And the person is saying, just crushing on the person, just admire the person, just like the person. But love is more action based than feelings. It's not just feelings. You're with this person, like you need to really lock it down with this person. That's when you say love. It's not something that happens at first sight. I don't believe that. Yeah, you need to find out, you need to dig deeper before you go into love, before you graduate from affection or admiration to love. Know the person's weaknesses, know what the person can do, to an extent before you now commit. Okay? What has been your most embarrassing moment? Hmm. I wouldn't say I've had an embarrassing moment. It was a shocking moment. Yeah, when I discovered some things, when I made some discoveries, it was shocking to me, but it wasn't really that embarrassing. That was why I was able to also handle it. I made some discoveries about these relationships they're talking about. I almost made a huge investment in someone that was doing me at my back. Hey God. When I found out I almost collapsed. Like, is this thing happening? Thank God. I thank God for people that he also used to expose all those things to me. It was a shocking moment. It was shocking, but it wasn't embarrassing. What could be embarrassing? I have had times when we women will bleed every month, right? I have had times when I didn't know I soiled my clothes. Somebody told me and covered me up. That is it really embarrassing? It wasn't embarrassing. Everybody knows. Everybody knows we do it. So I think I covered myself and moved on and went and cleaned up myself. Maybe went home or something. I would say that's embarrassing, but I've not really had any embarrassing moment. That's a shocking moment of some discoveries I made between 2019 and 2021. Yeah. Okay, number 9 is the scariest thing to happen to you. Scariest thing to happen to me, I think, is turbulence. I had one heavy turbulence. One time I was traveling from London to Frankfurt. Hmm. That flight, it was just about 30 to 45 minutes flight, or it was less than an hour flight. Oh boy, the turbulence in that flight. Hey God. Everybody stood up. Even Oyibo when they fear. Everybody stood up. Like, hey God. Like the pilot coming to tell you that he doesn't know what else to do again. He was just dropping or dropping. God. So it was so scary. And I thank God when I remember all those things, I thank God that He saved us that day. I'm able to come out. That's one of the things that made me. I don't like flying. I don't like turbulence. I don't like. I pray, just pray. If I want to, I have need to fly. If I don't have pressing need that I can't avoid, I don't fly. I don't want turbulence. But if I have to, I just pray, God, I don't want turbulence at all. So that was the scariest thing. When I had my daughter through CS, was it scary? I think the days preceding the day when I was still trying to, when it was time, when I was carrying the pregnancy up and down, I was just happy. I was just, I was just, you know, feeling myself. I was looking good during that pregnancy, not. So, but when it was time, what am I going to expect? Because it was my first, right? What am I going to expect? So it was also a bit scary. But the hospital, I believed in the professionals. They know what they were doing. So when I was doing exercise, because the place people that hosted me, the husband was saying you need to exercise, you need to. So people were just saying you need to exercise so that you push out the baby and all that. So all those periods, I'm like, what am I going to do? The day EDD they gave me, what's going to happen? So my mom was in Nigeria praying for me. My people that hosted me, everyone, I was praying for myself. So I think it wasn't so scary as much as that turbulence. So, but the day when we went to the hospital, God. So it was a bit scary. I didn't know what to expect, but not so scary, not as much as when they say scariest. I think it was that turbulence that was the scariest. Then number 10 says, what will you do first if you won a lottery? Depending on how much the lottery is. Maybe I'll buy a house, big house in Beverly Hills. I love big houses. So maybe I'll buy a big house in Beverly Hills. Then if there's money remaining, I could do this thing. I could also invest maybe in real estate or something else. But I love to enjoy life, right? Just buy a house in Beverly Hills. Since it's a lottery, and I'm also earning money somewhere else. So maybe I buy that cash, not no mortgage. Now, number 11 says, what is your dream career as a child? Hmm. I think I had a couple. Yeah. On my own, I wanted to be a chemical engineer. Um, but my dad then wanted me to go to a particular university in Nigeria. They call University of Nigeria and Soccer. So they don't have chemical engineering there. I think they had it in Uniport, but my University of Port Harcourt, but my dad never wanted me to go to University of Port Harcourt. He's of the old school. He believed that University of Nigeria and Suka was better. Uniport, maybe they don't know what they're doing, blah blah. This is not straight. I'm not I'm not shading Uniport people. But that's my dad for you. So he wanted UNN. So I went to UNN. But and he also had one of his cousins there, and his younger brother also schooled there. His younger brother schooled in UNN. So so this is shout out to Deigne. So we went to UNN. Um, and so along the line, I think it was also okay. Since you like to, whenever you are ill, if you don't go to the hospital, you will not be well. Maybe you should also go and study medicine. When I went to school, medical students, they don't go home. So this one, no. Another thing, option came up. Maybe you go and do pharmacy and all that. Since the chemical engineering you wanted wasn't in UNN. So my brother is a medical doctor. My eldest brother is a medical doctor. So then he was like, if you're coming into medical line, go to medicine, don't do pharmacy. So confusion until I just took the bull by the horn myself and just went to electronic engineering, and that's what I studied and that's what I came out with. All right. So what do you say to yourself to motivate you? Hmm. What I say to myself to motivate me, you need to stand strong. You need to stand strong. Like there's one story my mother used to tell me how my mom had her first child. I think she was about 18 or 19 then. So her own mom, they wanted to do the those days to do the EBU, the this thing they do boys. It's circumcision, yeah. It's not as automated as it is now. These days they just put a cup and the thing falls off. That I think they use knife or something. So it was really painful for the babies. As that 18, she was a teenager, right? So it was 18, 19, thereabout. Her mom was scared. Her own mother was scared. Hey, the baby, this and that. She went and grabbed her son, held him. She loved her son very much, right? But she stood there and made sure the right thing was done, right? So I like to take the bull by the horns. When I face anything, I tell myself, you got this. Put on your big girl's pants and go to war. When they say war room, it's not physical fight, but go and deal with it. Deal with it. Damn whatever, go and deal with it. So I tell myself, you got this. Wake up and deal with it. So I tell myself, you got this and do it. Go on, go on and do it. So that's what I tell myself. And that's what I also tell you. So, what qualities do you look out for in another person? I think I've somehow mentioned this blindly in the course of this life. What I look out for in people, in anyone, is how sincere are you. My dear, that will save you a lot of stress. I still go back to that person that says people you love hurt you the most. No, they are not sincere people. They were just deceiving you. They are not there for you. Who they are behind you, you'll be shocked who they are behind you. You'll be shocked how they try to tear you to pieces behind you. So, what I look out for in a person is how sincere are you. My dear, I have 4 eyes, so I look, I look. I'm sensitive, I look. I don't want to have anybody in my space that will easily throw me under the bus. Any small thing. If you feel you can get something here, bam, you know. The people that will stand with you, they can even lose whatever they feel they want to gain and stand by you. Right? Not that you open it with me and then behind me another person. Bam, 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 bam. Don't come and do that here. So what I look at in another person is how sincere. How sincere are you? How genuine are you with me? How sincere are you? So that's what I look at for mainly in somebody, right? Because that will save you a whole lot of stress. It will save you a whole lot of stress. It will save you a whole lot of stress. The person can tell you the truth of who, like, the person will have your back. Hey, God. I can't say that enough. You need it in this life. If not, You'll be floating, and before they pull the carpet under your feet, you'll be scampering for whatever, I don't even know. So that's what I know. Number one thing I look at for how genuine are you with me. Okay. So number 14 says, what game do you remember from your childhood? I remember Ludo and what? WHOT. We used to play Ludo, throw the dice and play, Then the what? WHOT. I think I also remember Snake and Ladder. I don't know if they still do that these days. Mm, yeah, yeah. Okay, then when you are bored, what do you do? I have a lot. I have a lot on my table that I don't get bored. Like, if I get bored, that means I'm tired, then I sleep. I get bored because I have a lot. 24 hours is not enough for me. Like, after working 8 to 9 hours with all the, 8 hours, yeah, put in 8 hours at work, and I come back and do one or two for my personal self, for my personal businesses. Oh, what time do I have to be bored? Like, when I finish this life and I have to watch it, right? So what time do I have to be bored? Then on Sundays, after church service, I do media stuff in church. So after church service of about 2 hours, I have to go and watch the recording of the church. So that let's see how we are doing. So what time do I have to be bored? I give my husband and my daughter time for themselves, right? For to catch up. What time do I have to be bored? So when I'm bored, I sleep. When I'm bored is when I'm tired, I sleep. I just go and sleep. And I sleep off almost immediately, right? Yeah. So that's what I do. So what's one job you will never do? Hmm. To always be on air every day, every week. To be an air hostess. I will never do that because I'm not in control of the flight. I can go and say, let me learn how to fly, but I wouldn't want to do that as a job. But to be an air hostess, that would be, or I will be flying every day or 5 times a week. I won't be able to do that. No matter how much you're paying me, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to be an air hostess. Okay, so how do you learn to trust someone? By testing you. I need to test and find out who you are. I need to be careful. I need to also watch how how you treat situations. Like, are you are you um how you tell me things about yourself? I don't need to know the very good things about you. What are your weaknesses? Are you free with me to tell me your weaknesses, your struggles in life, your past mistakes? How much of a collateral are you giving me? How much of a collateral are you giving me? If it's someone that wants to know every detail about you, but they're not telling you anything about themselves, don't trust that kind of person. Someone that hand over their life, part of their life to you, that means you have it in you to not to betray their trust, to have this person's back. When I met my husband, that's one of the things that endeared him to me, right? He told me in fact, the very good things about him, about his family, I get to find out later. He told me about himself, things he's dealing with now, and things we could work together with, to things things he has probably the mistakes he's made in life and all that. So those are the things that endeared me to him. I got to find out a whole lot of good things about him and his family later on. I also told him things about myself and all that. Okay. So that's how I learned to trust you. Of course, I know that I'm never betray you, never. Yeah. So what's something about me? What's something about you that nobody knows? Hmm. Something about me that something about me that nobody knows. I will not come online and say it now. Something about me that nobody knows. Is this something about me that nobody knows? Any secret I have, I'm going to die with it, right? Something about me, my husband should know, right? He knows. Something about me that nobody knows. Hmm. Okay. So if there's something about me that I don't want anybody to know, then I wouldn't say it online. But something about me that nobody knows is okay. I think I mentioned it here already. I hate heights. I have fear of heights and I don't like flying. Okay, let me say something about me that is not written on my face. Maybe when you see me, be like everybody likes people like to love to fly. But me, I'm different. I don't love to fly. I don't like it. All right, I don't like it at all. So I would say something about me that is not written on my face is I don't like flying. I hate heights. I have fear of heights. Okay, then number 19 says, if you had a superpower, what would it be? Superpower. If I had a superpower, like I should be able to circumvent that fear of flight. If I like, if I want to find myself in Europe, I just appear. If I want to find myself in Africa, I appear. If I want to find myself in the US, I appear. If I want to go to Dubai, I appear, and also disappear. Without without flying. So I want to do that. If I had superpower, that's what I would do. I just be able to appear whenever I need to appear and disappear. But that's unfortunate. It's not possible. You have to pay the price. You have to pass through the process. Okay. So do you believe in true love? Yeah, true love exists. Someone can genuinely love you without any strings attached. So true love exists. So and everybody should endeavor and pray to find it. True love exists. Yeah, I believe in true love. Like I said in the beginning, it's not something that happens at first sight. It's something you build up, but you can have someone that genuinely loves you, that genuinely loves you, right? Have your back, wouldn't want to hurt you, wouldn't want to offend you. Even when the person mistakenly offends you, the person quickly owns up, apologizes, and makes it up for you. Yeah, it exists. It exists, and it's a very great feeling. So, true love exists, and everyone should have one. So, where do you feel most at peace? Hmm. In my husband's arms, of course. Okay, so I feel most at peace at home in my home, right? When my nuclear family, when everybody's around, my husband, my daughter. So I feel most at home there because that's my safe space. Anything that happens anywhere, any noise everywhere, come here, I come home, I discuss with him. So that's my safe space, and that's where I feel most at peace. Okay. So are you approving? Okay, are you a morning person or a night owl? I think I'm a night owl because if you leave me, my schedule will be walk all through the night, sleep in the morning. When everywhere is quiet, I just go and walk, do my work, and then sleep in the morning. So that's why I can't even wait to fully transition to be an entrepreneur, where I don't have to schedule to go to work, go into the office, or go to work, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, that kind of thing. So I want to do my schedule in such a way that I sleep in the morning. I like to sleep in the morning. I force myself to wake up, sleep in the morning, then work early hours of what we call night, like when it's dark, between 12 and 4, 5 p.m. What I will achieve in that time is more than when everywhere is noisy. Like when the lights, even if it's not, base is not noise, but everywhere, when everyone is awake, daylight and all that. That cool nights, that's when I like to work, do my work. you know. So I think I'm a night owl. But not that I'll go out and be doing the work. Or like I don't like being out in the night when it's dark. I don't like being out when it's dark. It says, what song best describes you? Hmm. Is there any one song that describes me? Okay, I will say this flavor song that says, Nlekọta n'ụdịdị mere ime ịpụrụ iche. Nlekọta n'ụdịdị mere ime ịdị ha atụ. Nlekọta n'ụdịdị nlekọta n'ụdịdị elenebeja anana jebe jebe baby I like that. Na 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 nlekọta n'ụdịdị nlekọta n'ụdịdị elenebeja. Like I told you before, I like love songs, right? I'm a hopeless lover. Maybe you should go and listen to that music by Flavor. I love this song and it describes me. Yeah. Okay, so how do you balance your work and personal life? I don't allow, like I told you, I don't allow anybody mess up with my space. Very important because I need to be healthy in and out, inside out, right? I need to be healthy. I need to have a good mental state and stability at every time. That's how you can function. That's how you can, prosper in this life. Okay, so how I balance that is when my work comes in between my personal life and me, I let that work out of the door. I let that work out of the door, right? That door, that will go. That work will go. I've done it before. I've done it before. So I've done it before. I left a job, banking. I left banking. In between me and my personal life. So I balance my personal life first. I make sure that it's in place, it's in check. So I don't allow um, anything coming between. When I need to take break, when I'm overwhelmed, I'm at my breaking limits, I take a break. Even in between work, if I'm at work and the things, things get muddled up, I need to um take a break, take a break, go and have coffee break, take a walk, in between. I can log off and go and, take some minutes, then come back. And so it is if it's a job I'm doing, I find that I begin to mess up with my head, it begin to mess up with my time, with my schedule for my family and everything. I let that work go. I let that work go. I've left 2 jobs here too. There was time I was an assistant manager in a cinema. I was closing 2 a.m. because or 1 a.m. because everybody in the cinema has to go right before we now balance and lock up anytime I'm working. So by 2 a.m. By 1:30 maybe that's when I'm leaving the place. I'm coming home 2 a.m. Then my daughter was just a baby and she'll be waiting for me. She wouldn't sleep. And she would be coming out to say, Mommy, this and that. I had to leave that job after a few months. Somebody was telling me that time, one of the women in the church, nobody said that they do for but don't you go, this and that. I said, oh, okay, face your front. I know what I'm doing. I can't sacrifice the health of my child to my job. I did a job. There was a job I did for just 2 days. That time my daughter she was about 5 months. I had to go and keep her at the daycare. She will come, I'll come before. She said she wouldn't allow them change her diaper. She wouldn't take water from them. She wouldn't take anything. 2 days, she just emaciated like this. I said, I had to call those people. I said, I don't do again. No. She's still very young, so I left that job. And there's a third job I also left. That one was trying to mess up with my health, my mental stability. One woman was just giving me stress, telling me this and that. Anything you never do right. I left the job and went back to go and do other things. And I'm still standing today. I don't even miss those jobs or those positions or whatever. So that's how I balance. I make sure when it gets to me so much, I let it go. I don't allow anything mess up with my space. I don't allow anybody bully me. I don't allow anything come in the way within my personal life and my family and my home and work. You can the other things you could do to make money, even if you're not working. Okay? So that's how I balance myself. I don't allow anybody. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, what's your favorite present that you received? Hmm. I would say the favorite present I received, I think it's from God. My husband, my daughter, my parents. Yeah, these are the favorite presents I received. But if it's physical presents, I've also received presents from my husband, from my parents have sacrificed a lot for me. They did a lot for me, right? So I can't even begin to quantify the presents now. Um, the present I see my dad is late, so I believe he's in heaven praying for me. Because some things that happen, and like, this man definitely prayed for me in this situation. You know, when I see things begin to take their shape, walk in the right direction. Some people wanted to scatter things to begin to arrange. I'll be like, no. And that's exactly what he wanted for me before. And things now turn around to, come to shape. So I think it's a gift my dad is a gift that keeps giving, even when he's not here. And my mom is also a wonderful person. Those are gifts God has given me. My daughter is a wonderful person. My husband is a wonderful person. Then gifts, physical gifts that some people have given me. Yeah, my husband has given me some gifts. My pastor's wife has given me some gifts, even gift card. My some people I do businesses with have given me some gifts. Some companies have given me end of year gifts. When I was working in the bank, too, they've given me some some gifts, right? So those are the few gifts I've received that mean a whole lot to me. Okay, this is the end of the question and answer for me. I might do other ones later on. So if you come across this, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do go and subscribe. Like, share my videos, like, comment, and all the good stuff. And I'll catch you some other time. So, Nigerian people, try and vote. Go and vote if you're around and on ground. And I believe this time around the governorship elections will be better. And we'll all have a country that we'll be proud of and hold on to and be good, be proud we did it. Okay? All right. Catch you some other time. I have yourself a great week, a great month, and every of your endeavors prosper. Okay? Thank you for stopping by. Share your thoughts in the comment section and have yourself a wonderful one in everything you do. Bye. Once again, bye.